Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the previous episode, we managed to escape expulsion when Kamoshida confessed his crimes, and decided to take the time after, during our vacation, to celebrate at a nice buffet, where our group made the decision to continue being Phantom Thieves. And we're going to start this off by going to sleep, because there's really nothing else.
Well then.
From tomorrow on, we're officially the Phantom Thieves. I hope we find a big shot we can target soon. Well, let's get some sleep. And here we are, back at the Velvet Room. Let's see what Igor has to say.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
Yes, I'll be sure to always remember it in my heart.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Basically, they're just saying, if you got time, spend it with your friends.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Power stock. We can now hold up to 8 persona. So, yeah, it's gonna be useful. Confidant ability, power stock increases the number of personas you can hold to 8. It literally just told us that.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Yeah. Sometimes that person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships. Oh, really need to crack my knuckles there. And we seem to have something new. Some question in the bottom. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? Yeah, that's going to start showing up from now on. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
Hey, what about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of those giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish it? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
Huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Among other things, yes.
Okay, quiet down.
Like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything by myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them. Teachers have it rough, huh? Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious. Different personalities? Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Oh.
What?
Y'all seem more alert than usual. Did I say something wrong? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. Feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
I see.
Subconscious personalities. It's a fascinating topic, and it has a lot to do with us. That teacher's surprisingly smart, huh? Feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter. But still not smart enough.
All right. It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this. I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know. even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh,
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president.
Ugh, slimy slug.
I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. And we don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But, I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still. We did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Akira, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Give me some space.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
This is a misunderstanding.
That's all I needed to say.
And he's completely ignoring me.
There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida, but I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move.
Given the 6% on the poll, somehow I doubt that.
So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Do what you want.
Yeah, I will.
I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima. Before anyone says I'm being a jerk to him, I'm just playing the role of a thief trying to keep his identity a secret. Especially considering we're in a very public location. Not that high school students ever pay attention to what's going on around
Besides
them.
the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am that it with the birth of the moon persona.
Yep, he's the moon persona, and he's one of the sort of automatic confidants. I say sort of automatic because we do still have to do stuff, but we don't have to worry about having a moon persona on us when we talk to him. And Mishima's support allows backup members to earn XP, which kind of spoils the fact that there's going to be more than just the four of us, which makes sense for that to be the case, but still a bit of a spoiler for that.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Moon Confidant. Using Personas of the Moon Arcana will now grant you XP due to Arcana Burst. Mishima's support. Yada yada.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
Whoops. Wrong button.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Says the cat who was just yelling at a guy to bring it on. Don't forget to study, though. I won't have you blaming me if your grades start dropping. See, there are various things to do about in the city before your next target. Try listening to rumors and visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who has new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Use your time wisely to get the best results. Well, we need to talk to Anne. And it should be noted, you need at least, I believe, Kindness level 2 to perform this. This is actually the first example of... Well, no, it's not. No, first example was Takemi with Guts. Felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then... Lady Ann seems depressed. Never mind. It's nothing. I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Tell me about your problems. Are you sure? You're so reliable. I guess it wouldn't be so bad talking to you about this stuff. I feel like my bond with Ann will grow stronger soon. Ooh, hold up.
Aw, that's too bad.
I just remembered I don't have a lover's persona. At least based on what I saw. Yep. So, let's first head for the Velvet Room. We don't have it yet unlocked, but the closest spot is the airsoft shop, and it's a short walk from there. You can now quick travel to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
You don't have time to be playing around, inmate. Hurry back to your prison. I don't think we can fuse anything
How?
in order to make a lover's persona.
Execute fusion. What path
Let's
do
see,
you want?
magician. Oh, I can make a Saki Mitama.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
See, that would take our Succubus and our Agathion. Let me check something real quick. Basically, using the guide to check the Strength Confidant, which we don't have unlocked yet, to see if we need either of those. It doesn't look like it. Can't say I like what we'd inherit from it, though. Let's see if there are any other lovers we can make. Nope.
Not
Just
terrible,
two different Saki
but
Mitamas.
not impressive.
I think I'd rather use the
terrible,
Agathion for this.
But not impressive. Choose the inherited skills.
I
inmate.
could also just resummon a Pixie, because I believe that has a Lover Arcana. But, at the same time, that would cost money. I guess I'll go with Zio and some healing.
Will it gain new power? I wonder.
Is it acceptable? Yeah, that's debatable.
My.
I am Saki Mitama. Love and sympathy are all you need in life. I shall become your mask and guide you to intense passion. Behold, the lover's confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power.
Alright.
Growth. Earn 25% XP even when not participating in battle. Okay. So, like I said in the past, you're going to want to hold on to, or you're
For
gonna,
now.
you're going to want to have personae, or personas whose arcana match your current set of confidants that you're working on.
Are you finished?
Ooh, that means I don't have a chariot anymore. Can I make one?
Time. Let's execute. Let us begin the search.
This is, slime. No, wait, I don't need to make one. Never mind.
Finished for done already.
I can't say why, but you'll find out.
It is time, inmate.
See how are your studies? I found a place. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing you, Ryuji. Because I just got rid of my chariot confidant.
I have something to say.
Can we go somewhere more relaxing? Yeah, Saki Mitama will help out. Let's hang out.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go to the diner. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about, Akira. It's Shiho. Well, I went to visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things he was doing to her. But it was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So I apologized as well. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And, remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with him? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. But now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot. But in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. You might be right.
Oh,
I knew it. It's so stupid. All of this happened because of how weak I am. And that's why I believed Kamoshida's authority outweighed Shiho's own ability to earn her starting spot. Akira, do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? When I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried. I felt so alone. Scared, even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it, but I see now you just wanted to help.
thanks.
Thanks. I couldn't just ignore you. You're so kind, Akira. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday, I want to be able to take labels like that in stride.
Hey,
Hey, personas are power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. So, I want to strengthen my heart. And I want to use that strength to help the people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble, just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Though, honestly, I don't even know what strong is. But I'm going to find the answer, I promise. Let's find it together. Huh? Really?
thanks.
Thanks. I feel like I'm a little stronger already. I guess that doesn't really count, though, huh? Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Girl talk. Chance to step in after shadow negotiation fails, allowing a retry.
Alright.
Got to rank 2, blah blah blah, use girl talk. Strong heart.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. Is that not right? I think having a strong heart means a lot more than just having willpower. Well, I'll see you later.
Hey,
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay? You can now leave Yongan Jaya at night. Yes, we finally have the ability to go out and explore the city at night.
Hey,
This opens up so many more opportunities for us. Hey, do you want to go out now that we're allowed to? Oh, and come to think of it, should we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about that paper bag? We don't have the guts for that. So, first things first, we're going to head for Shibuya and go to the underground walkway.
what are your thoughts?
Are there any good ones? And we're going to grab the beef bowl shop job. Ooh, a part-time job at the beef bowl shop, huh? Seems tough, but you might improve your proficiency. What do you want to do? Gonna apply? Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we can go to Shibuya at night now. Let's call them right now. Hello? This is Oreno Beko on Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening. This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. I'd take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by anytime you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. Hope to see you soon.
Whoa.
That settles it. You'd better work hard, okay? Now, we're gonna head for Station Square. Don't know if you recall, but there was a guy giving speeches out here.
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with corrupt teachers. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You are listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. I could use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone without any experience. I'm sorry about that. However, I'd be happy if you stopped by to hear one of my speeches again. Well then, that's all for today. I'm heading to the Beef Bowl shop.
Oh.
Eating at the Beef Bowl shop, huh? Pretty humble preferences for a politician. The guys seem to want some help. He isn't very popular, but his speech-giving skills might be helpful in the metaverse. Hint, hint. Hey, you should work part-time at the Beef Bowl shop. If he sees you working hard, maybe he'll let you help him. Yeah, that's a possibility. Well, off to Central Street to work our job. Come to think of it, you applied for a part-time job at this Beef Bowl shop, right? Working at the Beef Bowl shop will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, your proficiency will improve. Some days you will need to remember many orders at once. Try to stay calm. If you can make it through the rush, you may receive more money than usual.
Oh.
Time for work? Alright, work hard and make that money.
I've been expecting you.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away. Do you have any questions about the job? What does the work entail? Take customers' orders, prep them, serve them, ring them up, and then clean the store. The meals are already made, so it should be simple. Just make sure you're nice to the customers, okay? Anything else? Are there any other employees? Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so you'll have to do everything alone. You're a spry young dude, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning? Boy, do I know that feeling. Oh well, just give it your best shot, I guess. I'll be cheering you on.
Hey, wait!
That customer in front of you is waiting to pay. Ooh, that is one angry-looking face. Hey, someone wants to change their order. Add an egg. They should have told us earlier.
Nice job.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. Not bad. This is either the highest or the second highest paying job in the game. One of the two.
Man.
That was so hard. This job is so demanding. But you still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient. And with that, we are now decent. Of decent proficiency.
Alright.
Your proficiency has increased to decent.
Let's head back.
Come on, let's leave.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. What if I could? Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Bullshit. Pollen warning. As of next week, greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Kurusu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
What do people generally call a woman who has a charm that sometimes leads men to their doom? A femme fatale.
Exactly.
That's right. The answer is femme fatale. Literally translated, it means fatal woman. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
All right.
Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you've got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Not like we got a whole lot of choice, Morgana.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh,
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. And
Oops. Interesting combination.
great way to start a conversation.
by the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's on to us. Probably heard us talking.
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be Phantom Thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
We need to do this.
That's what I'm talking about!
Okay then, let's go!
We need a name and a place, right? So the name...
Whoops.
Actually, we don't
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... Mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
And based on the border around the screen, I'd say we're in a palace.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
since the moment we stepped in.
You should have told us!
We're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is... using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse, plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing!
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Gee, I wonder where that came from.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, Morgana does make a valid point.
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven in a game.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even have that experience to lean on.
You're probably more skilled than I am, too.
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Oh boy.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower! Oh, there! That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine.
Boo.
We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
And this is Mementos. It's a secondary dungeon area that's...
Whoa!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange to be driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara's somewhere in here, right? Most likely, in a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it then. Oh, what a goddamn pain in the ass. So, this is basically the secondary dungeon. You can go here to sharpen your skills. Unfortunately, in order to stick to the schedule, we won't be coming back here too often. So we're gonna try to maximize our time in the Mementos when we do arrive. You know, get some extra XP and cash in between. And maybe some shadows. Where was I? Oh, right. One thing you should know of. Every level is randomized. Even when you go back to an old level, it will be randomized. So don't think you can just map this place out. Also, I do not recommend spending too much time on one level. Honestly, if you just go quickly and explore, even with fighting all the shadows on a floor, you shouldn't have a problem getting through each level quickly. I just don't recommend taking too much time on them, for reasons. Oh, also you'll find these cages with what looks like gemstones in them. Those are basically the same as breaking open objects in the world, or in a palace. These guys should be weak to wind.
You can hit their weakness. It's almost scary. Maybe you can hit their weak point. It's almost scary how good I am.
Okay, these guys are timid, which means we're gonna want kind answers to recruit them. Lend me your power. Then let's talk. Once me understand you, me lend you my power. Me thought you not from around here. You human? Why you come all the way here? I'm here for the food. Me know your world has pretend food with artificial ingredients, so that why you come here, huh? Me am frustrated, but me am going to die soon. You are my strongest rival, but also my friend. Me want you to give me some nice words of compassion as my rival, as me pass away. Die in peace. Me am touched by your tender words. Me not sure why, but you not seem like stranger to me. Me remember now.
I am thou, thou art I.
Me am not shadow that it belongs here. Me exist in the sea of souls of humans. Me am slime. My power is your power. Use it how you want. You got strangely eloquent towards the end there. But yeah, this guy is why we actually didn't bother making or getting a new chariot persona. Because the slimes are chariot persona, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Yep, he's a chariot. I'm just gonna say this right now. Getting ambushes on enemies in Mementos is not easy.
Two weaklings. Feed him. Looks like hitting its weak point isn't enough.
There's no real corners to hide in. Not that you can hide when using a van to get around. So don't worry too much if you can't ambush them. As a matter of fact, towards the end, that's probably going to be a good thing.
All right.
They were too weak to bother with.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't try to go for an ambush.
You can aim for their weak spot.
Oh, and
Chance. You can hit their weakness.
don't worry about conserving SP here. I'm just going to go for an all-out attack, get some XP. I'd like to be able to hit level 11, at least with Akira, before we leave. Speak of the devil.
All right. Level up.
Whoa, a new move.
Tarunda. That was the attack that the ability I was talking about that would be useful against Kamoshida, because you could then use it to counteract his attack boost. Pretty useful.
Okay.
Didn't even.
I'd also... No, not that. No, he's not going to get it on his next level up. There's a skill I'd like Morgana to have before we reach a certain point. Okay, that's the distortion of where we need to go, but I'd like to explore. don't worry about that warning I gave you. Do have several minutes to look around, so don't worry too much about it. But also don't lollygag all the time. And there's a platform that goes down, but we can't do anything with that yet. Well, technically we could, but it's not going to do us any good to do so. Ooh.
Treasure chest spotted!
Lifestone, not bad. Yeah, you can encounter mandrakes here, but to be honest, chances are you're just going to blow them away in one shot and won't get the chance to negotiate with them.
All right.
A stylish victory.
Strange. I was expecting to encounter one of those big open rooms that is either empty, has a bunch of enemies, or has some chests in it. Oh well.
Whoa!
Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Joker? Let's do it. Hey, something's there. That seems to be Nakanohara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him. She's mine.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap.
Seriously, man, turn the other cheek. Be better than them.
We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Ooh, if I recall correctly, this guy's weakness should be wind. Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not gonna let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean.
Watch them carefully.
Nope. It's not that, then I think it's lightning. Yep.
Nice going, Skull.
And don't bother trying to talk with him. Just treat him like a mid-boss.
You can hit their weakness.
Go down.
Good thing I gave Sakimi some of the electrical attack.
That was incredible, Joker. Finish him.
Screw you.
Ooh. That's a strong one. Especially with the attack boost. I don't know why I didn't use Panther's... Yeah, whatever. Lesson for next time.
Let's go. You're mine.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end you.
Show's over. Get a nice chunk of change and a nice amount of XP. Saki Mitama has learned a new skill.
New move? You did it!
Increase defense for 1 ally for 3 turns, and then we get resist dizzy next.
New move! What do you think?
He gets headbutt. Not bad.
Now I'm even more charming.
Okay, Lucky Punch is the skill that I'm talking about getting. We won't need it for a little bit, but I do want to get it ASAP. And having Medea means we can have health recovery for everybody. I was wrong. Please forgive me. That evil teacher used me, then threw me out on the street. That's what caused my fixation on her. Evil teacher? Huh. Could it be that Madarame guy he was talking about earlier? Yeah, I just didn't want anyone to throw me out again. So, some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess. Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him? Change Madarame's heart? What's that shining thing? It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace.
Okay.
Joker, this will make a perfect reward. Attachment pearl, huh? So, Nakanohara had a change of heart, right? Most likely.
Oh!
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded? The lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again. You do have a point. Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target. It's also nice to be able to give courage to people who post their problems online. On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold, hard cash.
Dude!
Sounds like things are going pretty great for us. Alright, we did it.
Hey!
Hold on, there's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave. What? There's more? Don't worry, it won't take long.
Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? Well, first I want to see what that attachment pearl's all about. Attachment pearl. Null forget. An unforgettable pearl that attaches to things. Honestly, I don't it's not often that I have to deal with status effects, except it may be in boss fights and the occasional mid-boss. But usually I have something that takes care of it right away, so probably gonna sell that. Alright, let's get out of here. Remember that platform? That's where we need to go next. Thankfully, going into and out of these
Guess we gotta do it.
areas doesn't reset the map. So what do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way. Let's head down there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got, like, a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. One other thing, and this is going to be very useful to you, moving on. We don't have access to it at this moment, but when you come back later in Mementos, if you find the platform, you don't have to directly go to it in order to go down. You can just open up the map and go from there. It's very useful when paired with a certain other ability we can get later on. Oh, and ambushes only count from behind.
Maybe you can hit their weak point? It's almost scared. This is our chance. You can hit their weakness.
I sincerely doubt I'll be able to hit there at
It's almost scary how good I
hit
am.
level 13 on Morgana before we head out, but yeah, you never know.
Finish him!
Should probably actually check that.
The end.
Power courses through me.
Excellent.
Okay.
A stylish victory.
See, how close is he? He's a little ways off, but some good fighting should help with that.
Three of them, but we're the better team.
Oh, and don't worry about security levels in this place. There are none.
All right, Persona! The baton pass made you strong. Go get another baton pass.
Persona! That's not right.
You can hit their weak point.
You're mine.
Joker took one out. All right.
Give me some money.
Find a shade. What'd you think?
Blah, blah, blah. I didn't ask for this. Meh.
What'd you think? We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
Okay.
Alright, with that taken care of, let's head on down.
Huh?
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Hey!
The trains are totally running. Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know. Yeah, but I thought this was a palace. Then maybe this is how the public views this place. I don't know.
No.
People go through this darkness every day? Forget that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks? It should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert. You gotta be kidding me.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
This way.
Alright, there it is. What I want to check is just past there. Don't get too used to those paths being so short. Trust me. What is this place? It's kind of creepy. And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist? Now hold on, just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct... It opened? A new area has been confirmed in the depths, updating guidance information.
Nice.
See, it's just as I thought. What do you mean? That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
I see.
So you are thinking there's gotta be more. Yeah, now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here. How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
No.
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back and I'll explain more once we're home.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns!
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Given his nature, I'd definitely say a boy.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure, though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male! I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
Let's see, Mementos, yada yada. This is where you will change. Let's see, you can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. I'm sure that blue-haired guy isn't important. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. Besides, a famous thief is a dead thief. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure, Ryuji? Am I wrong? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean you shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Akira? I mean, I want to help people. Same goes for me. Well, we don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out, like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all.
What's up?
Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. Sure, why not?
Hey!
You want to know anything about Mementos? What exactly is it? Well, it's the collective palace of the general public. Deep inside each and every human's mind is an obscured thought process known as the unconscious. These thought processes then melt together and form what I call the collective unconscious. In other words, Mementos is a shared cognitive world created by the joint distortions of society as a whole. You can just think of it as the big palace made from everyone's hearts, though. How did that barrier open up? I bet it was because of the shift in public opinion caused by Kamoshida's change of heart. Those kinds of big changes in the tide will surely have an impact on what goes on in Mementos. In other words, we might be able to get even further if we can rouse up more public acknowledgement. We'll need to take down another target in order for that to happen, though. Why are you so interested in it? I have a feeling that something deep within that place has called me to take my current form, or caused me to take my current form. That's why I'm so invested in reaching the depths of Mementos. If we can figure out the cause of my distorted form, I should be able to go back to normal. I think. Either way, I'll be counting on you guys to help me out. Okay? That's all I need to know. Let's see. Weather's a great example of that. I mean, weather affects your mood, doesn't it? Same goes for Mementos. You should try hitting in on a day with bad weather. I'll explain in more detail then. Well, that won't be happening. Not for a long time.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Yeah, just like with a palace, exploring Mementos also leaves you worn out and unable to do anything else for the day. Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. Hey, my Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by. What is he up to? Either way, it sounds like he has something important to say. Why not go see what it is? I won't be joining you, though. There's something in Mementos I need to go look into. Well, hopefully Mishima has something useful for you. How have things been, you know, with the special activities? Oops, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR? Fan site?
Yeah.
Phantom Aficionado's website. Fan site for short. Yeah, play on words. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's going to know about it. And that's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys save, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right? Sounds pretty tough. You're not wrong, but it's nothing compared to what you guys do. I'm just supporting you from the shadows. Though, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm going to use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is going to be at my mercy, or my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak. Strategic what?
What do you think?
Strategic image management representative. Rolls off the tongue, don't you think? No. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. Defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. A quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. Shima seems motivated. And we get Moon Rank 2.
Alright.
Like I said, we need to complete stuff in Mementos to rank him up, but due to the schedule we're following, it won't really seem like that's the case. You'll see what I mean way, way later on. Mishima will now give you information on targets and Mementos. After making a target have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets. I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
See ya!
See you later.
Hey!
I don't care if you hang with Mishima, just be sure you get your studying done, okay?
Well then.
Hey, that reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Nope. Because we are headed to Shibuya, and we're going to the underground walkway. Welcome, would you like some fresh fruit juice? Since today is Sunday, we also have Aijuru for sale.
What do you want?
This one should give us +1 to guts. That's quite a color. I would not want to drink that. Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Good job, I was watching you try so hard. Alright, got some extra guts.
Alright.
Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. First things first, we are going to save. Then, we're going to head for the Beef Bowl shop. And take on the job. It's going to be different today. About proficiency, yes, yes, let's get to work. Yikes, a lot of customers just came in. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate, and make sure you memorize them all. Let's see, large curry bowl, medium beef bowl, medium barbecue, large barbecue. Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. What did the first person order? Large curry bowl. Yes, that's right. What did the second person order? Medium beef bowl. Yeah, they did say that. What about the third customer? A medium barbecue. Yep, that's what I heard too. What did the fourth customer order? Ooh, no, I messed this up.
You...
Did I? You appeared to have a difficult time there. Could have sworn one of them ordered curry. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You were extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see
I'll
you
leave
again.
my payment here. Thank you for the food. Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
Good
Whoa,
work.
good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own.
I'm counting on you.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. Apparently we did get it right. Could have sworn one of them ordered curry. Or was that the first one? Whatever. You are amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. And that gets us +3 proficiency.
All right.
Whew. Well, I guess we should go home soon. I think we've got enough time for one more thing before we have to end it off.
What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedars blooming later than usual, climate change and what have you. Ugh, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect Mementos the same way weather does. Yeah, basically whenever you have some serious weather, like pollen, it will affect Mementos.
Oh.
Morning. You have allergies? Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kind of dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah. Somehow I doubt that. But who knows? Heard Mr. Kamoshida got fired. He got what he deserved. I wonder who put up those postings. What's his problem, casting shame on the school like that? Your life is pretty much over if you do something like that. It might go a little over, but I'd like to take care of one more thing, assuming we have time afterwards. Then again, I'm starting to have connection problems with remote play. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. Well, that's true. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure.
Now then.
Now we know what happens when we change someone's heart. Choose our next target carefully, okay? Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. I went ahead and posted on the forum that the Phantom Thieves are coming for him, though. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. Just make sure nobody knows I told you the name.
Okay.
What good timing. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him the target. Let's go gather the hideout and discuss this. No, looks like we don't have time for what I was discussing. Hey, if we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
Alright!
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? A new category is now available at the hideout. Check your information on a target by selecting View Requests at the hideout or by pressing triangle button to view requests in the main menu. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by exploring Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass as it would in a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing a time limit. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Huh?
That's all for today? Yes, that is all. Because we are actually out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna have to end it off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play, which at the time of recording is currently at 0 votes, but that'll probably change, hopefully, soon enough. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.